How's it going, guys? I'm your host Caravan Gaming. Welcome back to a very special DragonFable video. Okay, so as you guys can see, we are at the Ares PvP Battle Spire, okay? And this video was once again brought to you by Jammydean, Geway, who is a very good friend of mine and a very passionate DragonFable player. Okay, so he has actually once again come up with another PvP challenge for me. For long-time viewers of the channel, you guys may have remembered a similar PvP style video that I did a few years back, which was also courtesy of him. Okay, so he built up a bunch of characters for me to fight in a row, sort of like a gauntlet style challenge, and I'm supposed to fight through all of them with a bunch of restrictions on top of that. Obviously I couldn't heal and all that in between. Okay, so back then the classes there weren't many strong story classes yet. Now we have stronger story classes like Technomancer and Ranger with the revamp. They are pretty crazy strong in my opinion, and last time round I actually did it with Paladin, and this time round I am going to do the challenge with Technomancer. So he has actually revamped the whole challenge. He did up his 6 characters again for me to fight, and this is actually not the first version of the challenge. Okay, so in the very first version I remember it was pretty easy, and then afterwards I feedback to him via Facebook Messenger, and then there was a little back and forth. Okay, so he edited it and made it harder to the point whereby there were so many restrictions and there was absolutely no way I could have beaten the challenge or anyone in that matter. Okay, so there's a little bit of editing here and there. I tested out the challenge for him again and again, and then we finally reach a compromise whereby the challenge is decently challenging enough if but still doable if you are a somewhat knowledgeable DragonFable player with knowledge on how everything inside the game works. So today I'll be facing the highest difficulty or highest tier of the challenge, and I'm going to tell you guys what are the restrictions. So the first restriction is no class switches are allowed, no pets allowed, no heals are allowed in between the battles. Okay, you are only allowed to use tier 2 classes, and by tier 2 classes I am talking about the classes that come from the tier 2 classes that are mentioned inside of the official DragonFable forums, and that includes your storyline classes like your Paladin, Technomancer, Ranger, or Soul Weaver. All of that counts as tier 2 classes. You guys can go and check out that link for the full list. Okay, your seasonal armors, like your Frost Moglin or your Pumpkin Lord, all of that, okay, count as tier 2 classes. Active trinkets are not allowed, which means any trinket that gives you a skill is not allowed. No potions are allowed, but you might be wondering, hey, why am I bringing 5 potions? I'll explain that a little later. No buffing skills allowed, so any skills that buff my stats are not allowed. Heal over time is not considered a buff skill, so heal over time is allowed. Okay, so any any skill that increases my stats, like a shield skill or a skill that increases my boost or my bonus, is not allowed. Okay, I can only use if the calendar classes manage to use the skill that gives them an extra turn. Okay, because of how bugged PvP currently is, I have to use that extra turn to use the calendar classes trinket skill. Okay, assuming that happens. If that doesn't happen, then this restriction technically doesn't come into play. Okay, no necromancer allowed. So even though all tier 2 classes are allowed, no necromancer. Okay, I think this was from the previous challenge. Okay, because previously back then necromancer was a really OP class. Okay, and there were quite a few nerfs to necromancer in the recent years, so I don't know if this restriction should still be there, but in my opinion, why the heck not? Like, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so since I'm not planning on using necromancer anyway, okay, you have to skip your first turn through the use of a mana potion, which means you have to give the enemy a first turn advantage. Okay, so this is when the 5 potions come into play. So you need to get 5 potions, but the only time you can use a potion is on the first turn of every battle, and you have to use a potion on the first turn of every battle that you enter, and you can only use a mana potion. Okay, so this actually doesn't really help with Technomancer. So technically I'm making this a little bit harder on myself, because the lower your mana gets, the more damage Technomancer gets. So if I'm healing my mana every single battle, which means that I'm not dealing as much high of a damage as I like. But at the same time, you can also argue that I am not using the actual battle to heal up my MP. So yeah, whatever. Ultimate skill only allowed once entire challenge. I asked him what this meant, and he said this is basically the class's nuking skill, or the skill on the most extreme right hand side. Okay, so for Technomancer it's Force Sword. It's I would say it's one of Technomancer's nukes, but Technomancer has a few nukes, so okay, I just won't use Force Sword more than once per the entire challenge. Okay, no stuns are allowed, obviously, or that will be way too easy. No healing weapons allowed. Okay, so I cannot show, or I cannot use weapons like Blade of All, like the quad staff. Okay, damage buff weapons can be used. Lucky Hammer, Vow Infused Rose Sword, all of that can be used. I'm using Vow Infused Rose Sword for flat 10% extra damage. If you have the Fallen Ice Dragon weapons, even better, but then I think that would be too OP, so maybe you should add in Fallen Ice Dragon weapons not allowed for those who are interested to join the challenge. Okay, and last but not least, max of 25 all resist. So all resist really makes this challenge a cakewalk from my first few rounds of testing. So capping the all resist at 25 actually helps this challenge to achieve its full difficulty potential. Okay, now let me go through the gear that I'm currently using. For weapons, I'm using the Exalted Apotheosis. I'm showing the Vow Infused Rose Sword, no pets allowed. Okay, helm, I'm going with the Distorted Doom Visage. Bag item, Chaos Weaver's Cloak. Necklace, Unhallowed Death Knight Amulet. Belt, Mage's Challenger Belt. Ring, Soulforge Ring Blue. And trinket, I'm using Yuanta's Plaster for charging. This doesn't have an active skill, so I can use it. For Bracer, I'm using the Epoch artifacts. Okay, you can use the Necroparagon artifact as well. It's the exact same thing. Okay, and these are the characters I'm supposed to face. So there is a specific sequence that he wants me to fight the characters. So the very first one will be the Time Killer, okay, called Despair. 470801222, that will be the character ID. So let us battle. Okay, so I'm going to use waste my first turn by using a mana potion, and he's going to hit me with a nuke. 556, okay. And now let's use Event Horizon. Nice. Okay, let's do Enhanced Metallic Aging. Oh, he dodged it. Oh well. Let's do Static Overload because he still has the Chimera's defense buff on him. He still has the Chimeric defense buff, so we'll use our heal right now. Let's do Photon Bow. Let's do Mana Burst Grenades. Yeah, not a lot of damage because I still have a lot of MP left. And it's actually proportionate to the total MP that I have. Okay, let's use Bow once again. Horizon. And Bow. Okay, so that's the first challenge done. Now the next character, this is actually quite tough. Okay, you'll be his Avatar of Time, 470698552. Okay, let's battle the Avatar of Time. Okay, so first off, of course I'll be wasting the turn with the MP potion. Oh, and I actually forgot to switch. Okay, so you're supposed... Okay, so the strategy I have here is I'm going to gear swap. Okay, by right I should have done this outside of the battle so that I don't have to eat the negative effects of gear swapping halfway through the battle, but I forgot, so oh well, I'm going to have to live with it. I guess it makes the challenge a bit harder as well. Also, I can't equip this during the battle because it's an artifact, and I also can't unequip this, so that gives me 26 all resistance, which is one higher, but you know, oh well. He didn't say you can't stack other resist though, so that's what I'm going to do. He also didn't say that I can't gear switch, so I'm going to do just that. Okay, let's do event horizon first. Okay, because he used that, I'm going to use my heal, which means I'm going to heal more. That actually works in my favor, but at the same time, I'm of course going to be taking more damage too. Man, that hurt. I wish I had the extra 12 metal resistance to help with that. Okay, enhanced metallic aging. Nice, we got a crit there. Here comes the big nuke. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, so let's do Force Sword right here. Okay, so we can't use Force Sword anymore for the entire challenge. Let's do Mana Burst Grenades. Probably should have used Photon Bolt. I think that would have been more damage. I'm going to use Photon Bolt again. Let's do Overdrive. Horizon. Let's heal right now. Probably should have waited one more turn so we can get a little bit more out of the heal. That's fine. Let's do enhanced metallic aging. Okay, does he use his health pot? No. Okay, now we can kill him. Photon Bolt. Done. Alright, so before I forget again, man, why do I always forget stuff halfway? Okay, equip this and we'll unequip this to make sure our ore stays capped at 25. Right, so the next battle will be against Corruption, and Corruption is his ancient exo suit. Alright, so 47080-125. Battle. Okay, so once again, I'm going to drink an MP pot here. Okay, let's heal. I'm going to use Overcharge now to speed up the heal, because we are going to need it again later on. And because he got the Chimeric defenses, so there's literally no point hitting him right now. Let's use Static Overload Blast to make sure you can still hit him through the defense. One turn left, I think you can use Event Horizon now. Ooh, he dodged both, man, that was really unlucky. I shouldn't have done that, should have waited another turn more. Okay, that's fine, we can reset here. I'll continue to damage him through aging. Let's do Photon Bolt. We can use grenades now wouldn't do a lot of damage, so I'm going to wait before I use grenades. Let's heal up again. Now he does have the quad staff equipped. That's why he's dealing metal damage, and it's not. It kind of sucks for us because it's really RNG dependent whether or not he will get the healing prop off the quad staff. If he does constantly get the heal, then we could be in trouble, right? I'm going to use static again. I'm trying to waste MP right here so that I can get my damage up. I mean, I do get a MP heal at the start of every battle anyway, so that's not too concerning. Technomancer also has this skill to restore MP if I really need to, so yeah. Let's Event Horizon him. Okay, now we can let our damage start to kick in. Okay, so let's do Photon Bow, waste a bit more MP first. Then you can do Mana Burst Grenades next turn. Man, he got a heal. That sucks. Okay, I want to heal up a bit more, so I don't want to kill him first. Let's do Overcharge. Okay, he chooses to heal. That's great. We can heal too. Man, I hope he doesn't stun us, does he? He shouldn't, right? Oh, okay, nice. Got lucky there. I think we'll do Mana Burst Grenades. This should kill him. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, let's do Event Horizon. Okay, nice. Now the next one is Desperation 1. Okay, so this is Entropy. 4706 9996. And this one actually hits quite hard as well if you're not careful, so want to be really careful with that. Let's heal up first. Blood Womb, that's okay with us because we are not going to hit you. Ooh, that hit really hard despite our high metal resist. Okay, let's do Overclock. Yeah, see what I mean? Entropy does extremely high damage. So, yeah. Event Horizon. Hope he doesn't land the stun on us. Let's see if he does. Oh man, that's bad. Please. Okay, nice. Let's do Enhanced Metallic Aging, get the damage in. Ooh, really good crit right there. Over 100 damage, guys. That's insane. Photon Bow. Oh, he did the Blood Womb again. Okay, I'm going to try Mana Burst Grenades. I should probably use Static Overload instead. Make sure I land the hit, but... yeah. Man, I couldn't even hit one. What in the world? That's crazy. Blood Womb only gives 70 defense, right? I missed absolutely everything. Wow. Let's heal up again because the next battle is you're going to need quite a lot of HP to survive the next battle. Okay, let's do Bow. Event Horizon. Oh, Crampy actually healed him. Let's do Static Overload Blast. What? How did that miss? Was that a critical miss? 200 BTH. It missed. That's insane, guys. Mana Eruption, I guess. Okay. Now, the next one. Before I enter battle, I need to gear swap again. Okay, so let's go over Chaos Weaver's Cloak. This. Alright, so the second last character, Presence. Okay, this is a Rift Walker. 470-81633. And this guy is a Rift Walker. You can see here, his all is minus 69, but look at his insane damage, guys. You do not want to mess with that damage. Okay, so let us heal first. Or not, we will just die. Look at that, man. Completely negated that heal. Oh god, I forgot to waste the first turn, didn't I? Yeah, I forgot to waste the first turn. Okay, I'll waste it now. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't have died anyway, even if I didn't heal up the first turn, so that's fine, I guess. Let's do Aging. Yeah, this guy hits hard, real hard. Let's do Mana Burst Grenades, that should kill him. Okay, now we need to go at it again for the final boss. Okay, Ascended. Okay, 4708-3248. Right. And this guy is actually Ace. The stick. Okay, so this is actually not a real boss, and I'll explain why later on. I can't waste the turn anymore because I don't have any more MP potion, and yeah, it basically just gets stuck here infinitely. So there is nothing that I can do, and I don't know if this was intentional on his part or not, but yeah, once you beat the last character, you basically win the challenge. I know I screwed up the last character by not pressing the MP heal first. Okay, that was completely accidental, not that was completely accidental. It wasn't intentional at all, but anyways, I would have won the challenge because I would have died to the Rift Walker on the first hit anyway. So yeah, that is basically it for the challenge. It's definitely challenging. Okay, if you don't know what you're doing, you will most likely die to the last character because of his insane burst damage with Rift Walker. So yeah, all in all, I really enjoyed this challenge, and if you guys would like to try out this challenge, then go ahead, try it with all the restrictions above if you can. Maybe remove 1 or 2 restrictions on your own if it's too much for you. This is the highest difficulty of the challenge that still makes it possible. Okay, so go ahead and try the challenge on your own. You guys have the character IDs if you watch my video, and let me know how it went for you. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this very special video, and once again, thank you to Jammydean Geway for coming out with this whole challenge, for building up 6 different characters for me to go ahead and play around with. And yeah, till the next time, I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Peace out.